Welcome to a show which has not picked out its name yet, here with the Ashley family. I'm your host, Isaiah Ashley. Here's the only Ashley that matters, Bruce Ashley, and here's the other one, Caleb Ashley. And today we're going to talk to you about stuff. First off, this wonderful little event happened recently in a Tampa Bay Rays game. To end it, we're going to throw it up on the screen while the three of us watch it. Well, that about sums up the Blue Jays season so far, but that got us thinking. What is worse? Ending a game on a balk, sending the runner on a balk, or running out the back of your own end zone in overtime?
Isaiah, question. Do you think that this is a balk?
No, I think this is a wild pitch. A balk would be far worse than this.
You know, he made a lot of people very happy.
He did. Half the fans. Maybe more. The Rays don't have many fans, but neither do the Blue Jays.
So I'm watching that, and given the situation, I'm like, why isn't Danny Jansen blocking that ball? It wasn't like he spiked it.
I'm listening to you and asking, why are you saying the words Danny Jansen on this? They'll be immortalized forever. I don't understand that.
People got to know, man.
People got to know. But back to the question. What's worse, balk, safety?
By far the safety.
Oh, yeah.
Has that ever happened?
If you're stepping out of the end zone to end the game, you have taken the Dan Orlovsky route to immortality. I don't think that's ever happened.
I don't think it ever has.
You know what would be cool? If it ever happened in a college game where you start on like the 25.
Oh, that'd be very impressive.
And you get one of those scrambling quarterback dudes who thinks he's hot and then winds up, yeah.
See, I don't think
you have to have a fumble and someone had to
it
kick
can't
the
be
ball
a
or
fumble.
something.
It's got to be a fumble-rooski sort of thing. The ball has to travel back 80-some yards. But, Caleb?
Oh, definitely the stepping out back of the end zone. Like, you see the ball a couple times a year.
Yeah.
You don't see the end zone ever.
You know this is supposed to be kind of a point-counterpoint thing.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say,
You're not supposed to agree. What do you think?
No.
I didn't say I don't know. I said I gave an opinion.
So, let me tell you now, Isaiah, and you can weigh in as you want. It looks better. Weigh in as you see fit, but the balk is worse.
Oh, man.
Because you were there, you probably walked the bases loaded in the first place.
You got the bases loaded somehow.
Right. You have been involved in that process.
You done goofed.
And then you've just decided, I'm done. And you do some stupid thing and it's over.
You just got to go back to the showers there.
Yeah. This guy's close, though. He has some potential. The wild pitch.
Wild pitch is a completely different breed. But moving on to a slightly different topic, we've got some videos of doggos I want you guys to react to.
I hope this topic goes better than that one.
So do I.
Yeah.
Watch this lad here. Sticks the landing. Now, is that the most athletic thing you have ever seen?
Yeah, keep rolling. Roll a little bit more.
One more time.
Okay, stop it right there. Look at that push off the wall. Look at how he is about to explode and go to certain death by plunging over backwards on his head.
And he saves it right there. Now, what I would like to call attention to, watch the tail wag midair. He knows he's a good boy after catching that.
Yeah, that is definitional.
That is amazing. Now, while maybe not as athletic, this is equally as impressive to me. That is a bulldog. Not a bulldog, a pit bull dragging 12,000 pounds. I can't do that. I know you two can't do that. And a pit bull's doing that.
I can't drag 12 pounds.
But, oh, man.
I've never had that kind of encouragement.
I've never been called son before. That hurts a little bit personally.
Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, this is a feat of athleticism too, by all means, but it is a certain Ashley family feel.
This is
it.
like a Caleb dog here.
It is. Watch it. Frisbee is in the air. The dog is in hot pursuit.
Except Caleb will not get this high.
I don't think so.
Watch,
no.
here goes.
Watch this. Oh, he's up. Oh no.
Ah.
And down goes the cameraman. Let's watch it one more time.
Can you pause it like when the dog realizes?
Absolutely.
It's a bad moment.
He knows.
He knows.
You look at that face and he knows.
You know who else knows?
Ooh. Ooh. It's a question about hand-mouth coordination right there, and he's just failed on that.
See, this one opens up more questions, though. We saw the whole video for the first one.
Yeah, this dog's big enough to where he should not be making that mistake.
I don't know. How hard's that frisbee going? By the look of it, pretty hard.
It might be stuck.
You think this could be a video, too?
No, it may just be how that dog walks around now with that purple frisbee out of the right side of it. So
he made a rookie mistake. I think back to T-ball when you would always tell me, never take my eyes off the ball. He's clearly taken his eyes off the frisbee.
Hey, man.
And it's bit him.
He has done something many GC players cannot do. He has stayed in front of it. And while he may be regretting it now, he's going to make a great defensive player.
These people watching, both of them don't know who the GC Heat was.
And you know what? That's good for those people.
Yeah.
For
You don't
your
wanna
sake. So, switching sports, Antonio Brown recently got some cryo treatment on his feet. And we may not show the picture on the screen, but that is what they ended up looking like. So that got us thinking, what are some other famous Frozen athletes? You got any for us, Pops?
Well, I know you youngsters don't remember, but one of the greatest hitters of all time is also the greatest Frozen athlete of all time. Somewhere, someplace, in suspended cryogenics in Arizona is Ted Williams. Or rather, Ted Williams' head. There it is.
There it is.
I don't think it's actually it.
The Splendid Splinter, or in this case, the Splendid Icicle. He really wanted a role in Frozen, but they didn't get him out in time. And here he is.
Can I ask you a serious question?
Yes.
Why is it just his head? What happened to the rest of him?
His body was old.
His head's old, too.
Maybe look at that youthful face there.
Oh, man.
It cost more, the whole body. So.
And they didn't make as much money back in the day, professional baseball players.
Right. Also, didn't they drop his... I've heard at some point that his head got dropped at some point and maybe it's not fully intact anymore.
CT was not a thing back then, so he doesn't have to worry about it.
Being cracked in two might be a thing.
That could be an issue. Depends on how frozen the head was when it was dropped.
But, he probably had hoped to come back and be a truly great hitter again. But that depends upon hand-eye coordination.
Particularly since the hand is no longer connected to the eye.
Right. He could wind up like Caleb's hands.
Oh, good Lord.
And, he might as well be hitting in Braille. If that happens. So it's just not there for him.
Now, speaking of Frozen, rumors have that Antonio Brown has lost his step, some phantom injury of some sort, the real reason he missed the Steelers' playoff game this last year. And he's been looking all over the place to recover. Went to Europe, got his feet cryo-touched, and we have a theory why. He wanted to be... Go ahead.
Can I just say that all the Steelers missed the Steelers' playoff game this year? They won't in one?
Missed the last game of the year, which is basically a playoff game. You had me there, Chief. Missed the last game of the year. He was trying to be like this man right here. Not the young lad waving his hands, but the Atlanta legend, The Freeze.
I think Antonio Brown didn't quite understand the full concept of The Freeze.
He went to some little dinky community college to start off his collegiate career, so that may play a little bit of a role in his lack of understanding. But if he can actually get that speed down, he'll be set.
You think they'll let him wear the tights in the NFL?
By all means. We see these new celebration rule changes coming all over the place. I think uniform reforms are not far behind. I dream of the day we can see Antonio Brown sprinting down the field in tights.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Not really. Kev might dream of that, but...
Nah.
Kevin's not going to tell you if he does, at least not in my presence.
Now,
Not publicly.
going back to baseball for the first time, we have a few heartwarming situations. We have first the Nick Martini home run, and we'll play it for you viewers. Gets all that one. First major league home run back in his hometown. And nice story and all. We're here for the family. Family's going nuts. That's his dad right there in the gray on the bottom right of the screen. He looks like a pretty jacked dude. But that parallels another event which happened fairly recently in the wide world of sports. We have Isan Diaz. No, I didn't say that right. We have his first home run, which happened during an interview with his family. Very heartwarming, very touching. So I've got a question. Why did you never celebrate us like that?
I have no idea what that moment's like. You two never gave me any place close to an opportunity. Caleb got a walk once.
Caleb got to first.
Yeah.
I
fell on someone a few times playing football.
You did fall on people occasionally, but that's not really,
It's not that.
Yeah.
I would hit like a ball out of the infield like once a season.
Yeah, but you were coaching back then. You had to hide your emotion, not to show clear favoritism.
It was touching.
It was touching.
I dreamed of you two doing something like that.
A tear ran down your face every time you saw Caleb at a single time. Maybe this time.
Or watching you go up there and strike out on 4 pitches, taking that one ball every time. I was so proud of you.
Hey, man, you got to get one. You got to get the pitcher a little bit nervous.
Once you go back to the first one of these, if you can you do that for us?
We can do that.
Can you just listen to the sound on this guy?
This is not the.
Listen. This baby's gone.
This baby's.
It's not quite as exciting for the announcer as it was for this guy's family.
Considering
Mr. Martini's family liked it a heck of a lot more than the announcer did. It's gone.
Considering it's in Chicago, you might be able to understand that. And not just being a sourpuss. This is great.
It's a baseball announcer. They're all sourpusses.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, now we're getting some
Good
sponsors.
ad.
We don't.
This is like NFL Red Zone.
Ah.
Get that ad off there.
Now.
Keep that guy on there.
Keep that guy on there. Our pal, whose name is eluding me at the moment, Sam Dyson, has recently been traded. He went from the San Francisco Giants to the Minnesota Twins, and he hasn't had the best 2 starts. We actually have footage of his first 2 appearances as a relief pitcher.
Oh, what a game!
Hey, this brings back memories.
That is the Bruce Ashley highlight reel.
No, sir, that
from
is
UNC.
not Sam Dyson. That is Caleb Ashley pitching in the GC8.
Oh, man. Except replace the home runs with little grounders the fielders would throw away.
Right.
I think that's actually historical footage of you taking the mound for your UNC Tar Heels back in the day.
That was a long time ago.
All I know is if the Braves could use this guy and hit him with a bullpen, he throws strikes.
Throws strikes. Puts a ball in play. Mr. Dyson, ERA of 81, 6 runs, 2/3 of an inning. You hate to see it. Worst week ever for someone who's just been traded. Sad state of affairs all around.
Sad.
Very sad. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Moving right along.
Moving right along. That's all we've got. So, this has been a little experiment. We appreciate you viewers watching.
All 6 of you.
That's a little generous, Slugger. Well, I shouldn't call you Slugger. Striker. But we will see you guys possibly later.
Sluggo.